Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, showing you guys some love. We're going to be talking about some fragrances that are super femme, hyper femme, if that's a word, that exude that feminine energy, that, you know, feminine sexuality, you know, all of those fragrances that make you feel like a woman, you know, that are alluring, almost a little seductive, dare I say. These fragrances are absolutely stunning. They give off feminine energy, and no telling what you may get back. So if you are interested in these fragrances that exude, they have the sexiest sillage. They exude feminine energy. They are alluring, beautiful, you know, elegant as well. Please continue to watch, you know, like, follow me over on Instagram, turn on those notification bells, all that good stuff. So the very first one we're going to start with is one, maybe I should go in order. It's one that we rarely even talk about today, but we talked about it a lot about a year ago, and I wore this fragrance the other day and I was like, ooh, this is sexy. But this fragrance also reminded me of two other fragrances, and I'll let you know which ones those are. I pulled out this fragrance because it was giving me similar vibes of another fragrance. So I said, you know what, let me wear them both to compare them. So, or all three to compare them. So anyway, we're talking about MORESQUE Seta. Yes, we were talking about this. She is nowhere to be found on YouTube or Instagram now. I think one person, I think Abby may still be talking about Seta. I think I heard it on a review she had done. She did lately. So anyway, this is a sexy, beautiful, warm, spicy fragrance that has similar notes to another fragrance. And instead, so you have your saffron, myrrh, there's some ylang ylang, not ylang ylang, there's ylang ylang, there's sandalwood, vanilla, and benzoin. It's alluring, it's seductive, it's warm, it's spicy, it's ambery. And this is a fragrance that you can wear on summer nights, or I would say 365 days a year, you guys, because it's just that warm, but yet and still, I think it will hold up to the cooler weather because of the warm spiciness. But that ylang ylang in here gives it a little bit of brightness with the vanilla, and the myrrh makes it a little warm spicy. It's absolutely beautiful. And I love it. You know, the saffron in here gives it that airy freshness along with the spiciness as well. But Seta by MORESQUE. Now there's another fragrance that this reminded me of that I recently hauled. This reminded me of Sakura. So Sakura is giving that airy, fresh, warm spiciness. And also we're going to be talking about another fragrance that I feel gives the same vibes, but is a little sweeter. Okay. The next one we're going to talk about is, oops, I don't want to break these bottles. PERIGRINA by the House of THAMEEN. THAMEEN, you guys, let me know down in the comments. Anyway, this is like the only one that I absolutely love. I've tested Blue Heart. It was nice, but it didn't wow me. Petalia, I think, and there was an oud, I think carved oud. I really love, but it was leaning slightly masculine, and I got enough rose ouds. But that is the other one that I was thinking about getting. I think it was carved oud. Really beautiful, unisex, slightly, you know, Middle Eastern, gives you that Middle Eastern oud vibes, but a Western oud as well. But in here, you still get the notes of caramel, you get ylang ylang, the same as you get in Seta. You get myrrh, you get vanilla, you get some sandalwood in here, you get some rose in here. If you added a little bit of caramel to this fragrance, they would smell so similar, you guys. But anyway, both are absolutely sexy, exude feminine energy, date night worthy. All of these fragrances here are date night worthy, date night appropriate. You know, maybe you're meeting that person for the first time. I completely approve, and I absolutely love them. So anyway, this is PERIGRINA by THAMEEN. This gives it that little bit of sweet sexiness that it needs with the ylang ylang and the myrrh. Ylang ylang and myrrh, you guys, they really go together, you know, on top of an added sweetness of vanilla or caramel. They're both beautiful. Definitely a price difference though. The next one we're going to talk about is guidance. Yes, yes, guidance is that girl. You are that girl. I know you feel like that girl when you wear guidance. This is absolutely stunning. This is a yay or a nay for most people, but I absolutely love guidance. The central on this is a beast. The performance overall is a beast. You get that pear, the hazelnut, the rose. There's akigala wood. There's some, it smells like there's saffron. I think there's saffron in here as well. Very fresh, very woody, very fruity. But the pear and the hazelnut, y'all, and the saffron and the warm spiciness, the woodiness of this fragrance, it's stunning. Yes, I kind of get that. People say, oh, it smells like BO. Somebody said on Fragrantica that it smelled like another female body part. I love it though, y'all. I understand what they are saying. But you know, I absolutely love it, but I get that, but it's almost like it's hedione or something. It's like a human attractor, or there's something in here that's giving it a body vibe, but I'm loving it, okay? It's attracting me to it. It's pulling me, you know, but I'm getting that muskiness or that hedione or something in here. Maybe there's some pheromones in here, y'all. I don't know, but it's good. And I cannot stop sniffing this. And y'all, people smell me from a mile away with this, and it's so compliment getting, and I absolutely love it. It's in the air everywhere, you guys. And this is Guidance by the House of AMOUAGE. The next one needs no introduction as well. This is La Perla Possibilities, a beautiful rose, orange blossom, black currant, loads of pink pepper. This fragrance is just absolutely sexy. So if you want to be noticed, if you really want to be noticed, and you want to exude and attract that man or woman or whoever it is, the animalistic, that animal in that person, I would definitely say reach for one of these two. The pink pepper in here is absolutely stunning, but you really have to love pink pepper. I love Possibilities by La Perla. Date night worthy, like any type of occasion worthy. Wherever you go, aside from a wedding, then you may want to wear La Perla, because you don't want to take attention away from the bride, because this will definitely take attention away from the bride and anybody else in the room, okay? Can you imagine these layered together? Maybe I'll do that one day, layer these together and see the type of reaction that I get, but it's definitely going to be on a night out, you guys. I'm going to do that maybe this weekend, and I will let you know and get back to you. Yeah, we'll see. But that black currant, the pink pepper, the rose in there, there's akigala wood in there as well. It's just stunning. Those two to me are masterpiece fragrances, and they are lifers for me. If I ran out of those, it would be hard for me not. La Perla is in a top 10 for life, but it would be hard for me to not put Guidance in a top 10 for life as well. But they still give that same sexy, feminine energy, y'all. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is a beautiful orange blossom. It's by Royal Crown, and this is Isabella. This is absolutely beautiful. To me, it almost smells like there's a white tobacco in here, but I think it's the booziness, the rum, the tonka, the vanilla. There's tuberose, there's rose in here. It's a little powdery. I think there's heliotrope in here as well. But that orange blossom and the tonka and the booziness of this fragrance, it is absolutely stunning, super feminine. The bottle is gorgeous. I mean, it just says you're a queen, right? Yes, not even a princess. You are a queen and smell like a queen, okay? But it exudes like a massive feminine energy, you guys. So I absolutely love it. It smells pink, it smells pretty, it smells sexy, all of that. This is Isabella by Royal Crown. Get your nose on this. The next one we're going to talk about is my favorite from the house, and this is by the House of Armani Prive. This is a top 10 for life, and this is Rouge Malachite. Rouge Malachite is absolutely stunning, and yes, it is my top 10 for life, and my hair smelling like everything. So yes, they are coming, but please leave, okay? So Rouge Malachite is a beautiful, warm, spicy, ambery tuberose with ylang ylang. There's tuberose in the opening, in the heart, and in the base of the fragrance. There's orange blossom in this fragrance. It is literally alien with some vanilla and orange blossom, and I'm absolutely, I love this stuff. It's super sexy. One of the sexiest, probably in the top 5 sexiest fragrances that I do have in my collection when it comes to a super feminine woman, you guys. Love this stuff. Get your nose on it. If you like Alien, or if Alien was too heavy for you, then I suggest that you try Rouge Malachite. If you don't like Tuberose, try Rouge Malachite, y'all. It's a little bit different. But if you like Orange Blossom, the Orange Blossom kind of tames that jasmine-y tuberose and the ylang ylang down. It's just an amazing blend, and it's absolutely stunning, y'all. Rouge Malachite. I don't even wear Alien because I have Rouge Malachite, you guys. And I love the name, Rouge Malachite. The next one is a new one to my collection, and the jasmine in here, you know jasmine is the flower of love. And the jasmine in here just exudes sexuality and femininity, you guys. So in here, I do like the original Donna Born in Roma Valentino, but I absolutely love this one. This was not a love at first sniff. I actually went to smell this multiple times, and I was like, nope, it's too much jasmine for me. But as I sat with this fragrance, I tested it multiple times, had a small decant. The jasmine became creamy. It wasn't too heavy on the vanilla. It was super sexy. That jasmine in here, the bourbon vanilla, is super sexy. It's super affordable. Actually, you can find this on Fragrance Buy right now. I saw it like the day before yesterday, so I'll release this video tomorrow. So hopefully it's still there. But for such a reasonable price, I purchased this at Macy's for retail, y'all. Don't buy designer for retail. But anyway, that it's a little clean. Like the jasmine in here is clean. You get that warm bourbon vanilla and a beautiful warm creamy jasmine. I love it. Date night appropriate, date night worthy, and literally exudes feminine energy, you guys. The next one we're going to talk about is La Belle Le Parfum. Love this one. You guys know if you watch my declutter, I just decluttered La Belle Le Terrible, and then the original La Belle EDP, because I have this one and I want to start wearing this one. I've worn those two over the past couple of years. So yeah, this one's up, okay, for the fall and the winter and summer nights. So in here you have your pear, you have your tonka, some sandalwood, some vanilla. It's absolutely beautiful. And to me, it doesn't say it, but I feel like I smell that there's a lot of sexy dark jasmine in this fragrance. It's sweetened from the pear and the vanilla, but it's a sexier version of the OG, and I'm absolutely loving it. Get your nose on this. You can also find this on discounters as well. But yeah, I love it. The bottle's gorgeous. It's dark. It's a little gothic, possibly. Maybe you want to wear like a black dress, a red lip, some dark heels, you know, some beautiful jewelry, y'all. Date night worthy, approved, okay? The next one we're going to talk about is Jasmine of Athens, and this is by THEODORIS KALOTINIS. Now this fragrance is super reasonable, you know, when it comes to the prices of these other ones. So you have that beautiful jasmine, of course. You have a gorgeous, I think there's some yellow florals in here, ylang ylang, tiare flower, vanilla. I think there's vanilla cream in here as well on top of the yellow florals. Sexy, super sexy, you guys. Yeah, I don't even know what words to say about this fragrance, but that it is a sexy, sweetened, vanillic yellow floral, and I absolutely love this, you guys. Get your nose on it. I didn't think that I needed that fragrance because I had so many yellow florals, but after sampling, I was like, oh, I need a bottle. It is super sexy, amazing all year long, definitely amazing for the summer because of the yellow florals inside and the heat. You know, just spray all of these fragrances on your skin. You know, let those pheromones work. You know, let that, not sweat, that natural sweat, you know, work to your advantage, you guys. I'm not saying be real sweaty, but just let that sensual, natural sweat and these fragrances work to your advantage, ladies, okay? Or men, whoever. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is Flora Narcotique, and this is by NIHILO. Everybody loves this fragrance. The sillage is beast on it, and there's something that makes people want to follow you when you wear Flora Narcotique. The sillage, the performance, the scent, all of that. It's musky, it's woody, it's fruity, it's floral. You get that beautiful peony in here. You get that creamy lychee. It's creamy as well. That creamy lychee. The peach in here is beautiful. The Petalia in here. Everything about Flora Narcotique is beautiful. Now I know this is absolutely like a pricey fragrance, super sexy, super feminine to me, amazing all year long. I would say summer nights because of the creaminess and the sweetness, because you know you don't want it to be a little too cloying unless or just spray a little bit lighter, you guys. I do have the extrait. I'm saving the extrait for fall and winter, but ooh, I wear the extrait in the summer too. I just sprayed it like 3 times instead of like 6. So anyway, if you cannot afford this, then there's a dupe, and that is this one, Azora. I bought my daughter's on her 2nd bottle of this, but every single time she wears this, she makes me want to pull out my Flora Narcotique. They literally smell exactly alike, you all. So if you don't have the coins, the $300 for this one, or you can't find it on a discounter, you can get this one for $75, usually found on Joma Shop or Fragrance Buy. They're always out, but y'all, these two are literally 98, 97, 98%, excuse me, the same. And they're just super sexy, creamy, fruity, and floral, and amazing for the summer and date night approved. The next one we're going to talk about is one that has no flowers inside, okay? But the name of it is Bouquet Ideal. All right, so this one here, I blind bought this years ago, and I was a little afraid because I actually thought it was going to smell, I didn't read any reviews. I actually thought it was going to smell like flowers, you guys. So anyway, this fragrance is warm, spicy, it's ambery, it's almost a little incensey, it's woody, it's resinous, and it has like a berry-like quality to it as well, almost a creamy berry-like quality to it as well. It's warm. It is so hard to describe this fragrance. Vanillic, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I love this fragrance. Get your nose on it. Bouquet Ideal. But like I said, if you like vanilla, ambery, warm, spicy, slightly red, like a soft red berry fragrance, as in the fragrances by the House of Byron, like the Chronic Rouge or Mula Mula Rouge. That is the vibe that this fragrance gives you right here. So if you like those, then you're definitely gonna like these because they're soft, warm, amazing performance. They just, amazing sillage. Anyway, get your nose on this, and this is by the House of XERJOFF, Bouquet Ideal. Last but not least, almost, y'all. So anyway, do I even need to talk about this? Delena X, okay? Do not spray this too much. It becomes very cloying, but it's an absolutely stunning rose. There's some oud in here, some incense. I think there's lychee in here as well. There's just no rhubarb, but it's powdery, y'all. Ooh, it's so good. It's almost a little too powdery if you spray a little too much. So for me, I would do 4 sprays of Delena and call it a day. If you layer with Delena with Lancome's Oud Bouquet, y'all, ooh, it is absolutely amazing. That is the layer of the century. Delena with Lancome's Oud Bouquet, or if you don't have Lancome's Oud Bouquet, Orientica has I think it's a royal oud or oud saffron. Oud saffron. I like oud saffron by Orientica much more than I like oud bouquet. There's a silkiness in that oud saffron. I actually wanted to put it in this video, but it is going to be in another video coming up very soon. But that oud saffron by Orientica, y'all, is sexy. It's silky. It's like waves of silk, you guys. But anyway, Delena X, layer a rose oud with Delena X. Go lighter on the trigger with this one, and you're gonna absolutely love it, you guys. But make sure you wear that at nighttime or in the fall or the winter on a cold day and spring, you guys. I love this. And minimal sprays, okay? The next one is in my top 10 for life, and this is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. Oh, y'all, this gives you that vanilla rose Middle Eastern flair. This is so compliment getting. Magnolia. Literally, this is probably one of my most complimented fragrances in my entire collection. I am addicted to this stuff. This is in my top 10 for life, and I absolutely love it. Kayali's Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. I've been raving about this fragrance for about 2 years, and yeah, this was my favorite from the house. And even though I love the vanilla, the Oudi, what is it, Royal Vanilla Patchouli, that one, I love that one as well. But this one, y'all, ooh, this is a super, this is almost femme fatale sexy, okay? This is super sexy. So if you want something, if you want to turn the energy up, if you want to make it known, your presence known, you guys, wear Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper with like a beautiful black dress, or a nice faux fur jacket, or, you know, just something super sexy. Y'all, you're gonna turn some heads, okay? The next one is one that it's been in my collection for about 6 years now. I love it, okay? And this is Poison Girl by Dior, okay? This is like this is my second bottle. So in here, this was like one of my favorites, you know? It's good. In here, it's sweet, it's almondy. You get that orange in here. I think there's a bitter orange in here. You get some heliotrope. There's some florals in here as well. I think there's rose in here as well, gardenia. Absolutely stunning. Dior Poison Girl EDP. Get your nose on this fragrance. It's super affordable. Hopefully they still have it around, you all. I'm not sure, but I love it. I will always keep this in my collection because it is connected to a lot of lovely scent memories and scent people, y'all. So yeah, Dior Poison Girl EDP. Last but not least is a sexy sillage saffron beast, and that is fragrance Dubois Parfum. I get so many compliments on this fragrance, but for me, it's a saffron beast, and I love it, y'all. It's very rich, it's floral, but you get that sweet saffron in here. And I'm not gonna talk too much about it because there's gonna be a review coming up soon in the near future, and we're really gonna discuss and tear apart Cavort. But y'all, it's sexy. I wore this to an event at the Beverly Hills Perfumery, and people kept saying, what do you have on? What do you have on? What do you have on? No, I don't have on Lovers, but I've been testing Lovers, but I do have on something else by Fragrance Dubois, and it's called Cavort. Y'all, compliments all night long. All right, y'all. Anyway, go on to the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good, all of that, and get your nose on some of these fragrances. Let me know what are some of your most feminine, sexiest, most alluring, you know, fragrances in your collection that you would recommend, and maybe somebody down in the comments. You know, I know that I've been receiving a lot of samples from your recommendations, and I'm going to call some people out in a little bit when I do a collective house review on a couple of things that they told me to purchase. So I took screenshots, okay? So I remember your name and who you are. All right, y'all, go on to the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good, all of that, and love you all. Bye-bye.